I was outside of school in Warwickshire for a completely unrelated matter, and I noticed three individuals that were sat on a road sign, but I could see that they were causing trouble by drinking and smoking weed outside. The school then just released all the little 6-year-olds because I was doing the staggered times because of COVID, and they all came out, and it didn't change the three's behaviour whatsoever. And then I saw a member of the public remonstrate with them. He was probably saying, "What are you doing outside of school? Put the drugs away." And one of them stood up and stabbed him. And I saw it happen. But when the bloke got stabbed, he turned and he sort of turned and he got stabbed there instead of here. But if he had been stabbed there, he probably would have died because that's where one of the main arteries are. But when I drove up alongside him, he said, "Oh, he stabbed me." I said, "I know he has." And so he then ran off, and I chased him in my car a short distance. Then I decided to get out and run after him, and I caught him. I literally grabbed him, I threw him on the floor, and then I got on top of him, took the knife out of his hand, and I could see there was blood all over it. And then I managed to find, I was searching him to check he ain't got no more weapons. I managed to find a sandwich bag that he had on him randomly, and I put the knife in that to make sure, keeping it as clean as you can. But then once the police arrived, there was another 2 suspects outstanding, so I went with the police officer and a member of the public in their car and found a second male that also had a knife on him, in his hand. And I jumped out of the car and I literally picked him up, threw him into some bushes, and he bounced onto the floor, and there was a knife in his hand as well. And then, because there's a police officer with me who was in full protective PPE, he put some handcuffs on him, so we had the 2 under arrest then. I knew I had to do something, and I just, done what I could for the best of my ability at the time. But genuinely, I don't feel like a hero at all. I just wanted to stop him, so that's what I've done. If he had stabbed me, I don't know what would have happened. But it's like the lottery when it comes to getting stabbed. You get stabbed in the wrong place, you'll die. It's all the if and whys, isn't it? I didn't feel like I was off duty at the time either. I don't know why. But when I see something like that happen, I won't gonna let him get away with it. I don't think about stuff like that, I just do it. I mean, it's what's expected of me, I think, as well. Well, that's what I expect of myself, is to be able to do those sort of things. So yeah, I'll do it again. I mean, you got to protect the kids that were running around. That's like the worst thing about it.